everyone. I put a post on Facebook yesterday before and during my keto journey. I've still got a long way to go, but everybody's been so lovely. Obviously saying how well I'm doing. To be perfectly honest with you, I only put that on there yesterday because I'm finding it really hard at the minute to get my motivation. I have fallen off the wagon a lot, and I'm literally back on it for 2 days. I put that on there for me really, and it worked. Everybody's been so lovely. I can't believe how many questions I've had. So I wanted to go through some with you. Well, not questions, but answers to the questions that you're all asking. Because if I had had this at the beginning, it would have been easier for me. As I say, I'm still learning. I haven't been on it that long, 11 weeks? But this is what I've learnt so far. So you probably turn off because it's probably going to be a bit boring. Okay, I've been on keto since the 29th of January 2019. I've lost 35 pounds so far, and I've gone from 207 to 172, so still pretty big. I'm only 5'4". Biggest game changer for me was when I started to subtract my fibre from my carbs, because I could eat so many more vegetables, which I missed. Beforehand, I would just stay away from them because I thought all carbs are bad. Not all carbs are bad. Fibre is good. Sorry, I'm reading from my computer. Oops. I fast for 16 hours a day, so I will eat my dinner before 8 o'clock. I won't eat anything after 8 o'clock, and then I won't eat until 12 the next day. I try not to weigh myself every day, because if I have fluctuated, it just sets me as a bad, it just puts me in a bad mood, and weighing myself is a bit of a trigger for me. I've told some of you I am recovering from an eating disorder. It's sort of binge bulimia, so it's a bit of a bad one really. I try to keep in mind that even when you're not losing, inches are changing. So whether you want to weigh yourself, it's up to you, but make sure you get your measuring out and take photographs. I take loads of photographs. Somebody asked me if I take drugs. Don't take drugs. I do take vitamins and minerals every day, when I remember, which is magnesium, apple cider vinegar, cod liver oil, multivitamins, electrolytes. I want to say selenium husk. I don't know, that's not right, but it's near enough. You'll know what I mean. I have had MCT oil in the past, but it didn't do anything for me, and I think it's a waste of calories, to be honest. Yes, I do count calories. I try to stick to 1200 a day. If I do have any more, I don't freak out too much. Sorry, these are my emails coming through. I should be at work. If my boss is on here, sorry. The only exercise I do is walking. Just walk the dogs. I want to start exercising, because obviously losing a lot of weight, I'm going to have loose skin, and exercise is good for you. And I've got a treadmill in the outhouse which has got stuff on it because it doesn't get used. Actually, that's a lie. I've got loads of weights out there as well. It's almost a gym. Such a waste. So I need to get my lazy ass out there. What else? I lost 19 pounds within a few weeks, and then it went to about £0.5 to £2 a week, and some weeks I don't lose anything. So just keep it consistent, keep your motivation. You just need to know it's a journey. It's not going to just fly off. People think that, yeah, you lose a lot in the beginning, which is excellent, and it keeps you going, but most of that's going to be water. Although water weight does still make you feel better. Talking of water, I drink 3 litres of water a day, which is just over 100 ounces. If I don't drink that much, my weight stalls. And I don't know whether my body just holds on to it I'm not drinking it, I don't know. But if I go under 1200 calories, that stores my weight loss as well. I don't know why, because you think if you eat less you lose more, but it doesn't work for me. I bought a book called Quick Keto. It's here. Hang on. This book. It's good for somebody that doesn't really cook. I'm a rubbish cook. I use pink Himalayan salt and low salt in everything I cook. It's got all like the electrolytes and sodium and what's in it. I started googling the keto diet and watching so many YouTube videos. So do your research. Make sure you know your shit before you start. Keto is not just bacon and eggs. There's more to it than bacon and eggs. I was thinking, right, bacon, eggs, cheese, stick it all in. I got so bored. Do your research, get your recipes ready. There's a lot of easy stuff out there as well. I try not to have protein bars and cookies, even if they state low carb. They're a trigger, and it makes me crave bad stuff. So I try and stay away from it. If I do and I get stuck, I'll have a carb killer bar. But I try and stay away from them if I can. I have had protein powder in the past when I was struggling to get enough protein in, but I prefer to not have them, as it's better to try and find proper food. Again, it's got sweeteners in it, so it's a trigger for me, so I'll try and stay away from it. I use the app MyFitnessPal for tracking. I know a lot of Americans will use Carb Manager. I got a bit scared of Carb Manager because when comparing it to MyFitnessPal, there wasn't as many calories in Carb Manager, and I started freaking myself out that maybe it's wrong. So I don't know whether it's just me being too strict, or I don't know. I just didn't get on with it, so I stuck to MyFitnessPal. I always plan my food before I eat it. I stay away from sweet treats, even the sweeteners, as it triggers cravings for me. The keto police are going to start, but I do still drink diet drinks. For some reason that doesn't really have the same trigger for me, so yes, I do drink Pepsi Max. Some people say it stalls. It hasn't for me. It might for you, I don't know. But to be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't have survived as long as I have if I didn't have my Pepsi Max. I'm a complete addict. I know it's bad for you, I know it's got aspartame in it, but yeah, I love it. So yeah, that's me. I have sugar-free gum, not all the time, just when I need it, especially for the keto breath when you're going into a meeting. What else? I have 2 good meals a day with a snack if I need it. So my meals are packed full of stuff. I don't like being not hungry, but I like being full. And those 2 meals keep me going. Snack if I need it will be like nuts, but I'll go through that in a minute. I have fell off the wagon a lot. As I said before, this was mainly for me to try and get my motivation back, which it has, so thanks guys. Already said, yes, I'm recovering from an eating disorder. I've always been overweight, always. Oh yeah, somebody asked me about the line on my stomach. I don't know what that is. Somebody just said it's just definitely not a 6-pack. Definitely not how squidgy this is. So it's just how it is. And no, I haven't had surgery. That isn't a scar. I don't know. My hair went greasy and thin for a while, but it's come back. My hair's always been thin, but it actually does feel better now. Another keto police one. I have 50 ml of half fat milk every day. People say that not to have milk, but again, I love my tea. I only have it in the morning, and I make sure it's counted in my macros. So yeah, I do have that. Lifesaver foods. What's your lifesaver foods? Right, pork rinds, brie, eggs, skinny barbecue sauce that I got off of Amazon. Love it. Mix it with mayo. Don't judge me, I just like it. Keto quiche. Lovely. Keto lasagna. Oh my god, broccoli and cauliflower rice. When I was cooking it, it smelled disgusting. I was thinking, I've got to put something with this. I can't eat it like that. Added mozzarella cheese. Oh my god, so yummy. I've said that. I wouldn't have lasted without Pepsi Max coffee and tea. I have black coffee though. I'm very proud of myself. I never used to be able to drink that, but I do now. Right, finally, this is going on a little bit, so I do apologise. Meal plan for today. So many people have asked me for my meal plan. I try and keep it simple. I tend to eat the same stuff. I have sent some people photos of my stuff, so if you do want photos, just ask and I'll send them over. They're all on my phone. Right, breakfast for today. So, cup of tea with milk times 2. Here's my second one. It's a bit of a beast, which will probably be going cold now. Right, lunch. Half an avocado. Oh my god, I've discovered avocados. Never used to eat them before. Half an avocado in a little, I don't know, little oven pot. Like half an avocado, mash it up, salt and pepper, put an egg on top, put mozzarella or some sort of cheese on top. Delish. Right, so half an avocado with an egg on top in the oven for 20 minutes with mozzarella on top, just said that. 100 grams of cucumber, 100 grams of celery, a bit of mayo to dip it in. A quarter of a homemade crustless quiche made with single cream, cheddar, tomatoes, chorizo, egg, ham, mozzarella. I made that yesterday and obviously, 4 quarters, 4 days worth. Took me about 15 minutes to prep, stuck it in the oven for half an hour. I'm not a big cooker, but even I could do that. Dinner tonight will be 2 high-fat sausages, broccoli rice, fried in butter, mixed with mozzarella and mayonnaise. I might even treat myself to a few spears asparagus. I don't really like asparagus, but I know it's good for me and it fills the plate a bit more. Also, I do like baby corn. Some people don't have it on the keto diet, but I don't see why. I know you can't have sweet corn, but baby corn is a bit, I don't know, it's yummy, and it's the high fibre doodah. Snack, 25 grams of nuts. I usually have Brazil, pecan or macadamia nuts, and if I'm really pushing the boat out, I will have a Baby Bell. But I'll see how it, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And that is it. I think that's it. Any more questions? Give me a shout. There's no quick fix. Just keep it going, keep it consistent. Will it come off straight away? No. Did it go on straight away? No. But just, keep motivation up because it will happen. Just keep taking loads of photos and stick them on here. Stick them on, because the most motivation is people telling you how well you've done. I mean, I'm not a big-headed person. In fact, I probably hate myself. But, yeah, that really worked for me. So, keep it real. See ya.